Welcome, my friends, to yet another lifting day. It is the last of the week, and it will be a simple and a quick one. This is the beginning of a new era, okay? I have new work I have to do. My schedule's been completely flipped upside down. My wife is leaving for a month to see her folks. Don't insinuate anything upon that. And I'm going to be able to dedicate a lot more time to these videos and other things around me. And it's God willing, nothing bad happens and everything goes the way I'm planning. I'm trying to speak that into existence. It's me, Brendan Mitchell. I'm rocking the Lord Farquaad, I just noticed. Hold on now. This is kind of like Lord Farquaad, right? I don't know. I look like a ragged doll. I look like something you pull out from under a dumpster. It doesn't matter. It's a lift day. Shut up. I make a video every day, and a lot of them about losing weight. And a lot of them the past 2 weeks have been very quick and very dull. But you know what? You got to go through growing pains, right, everybody? Today, we're going to lift. It is a simple one. I didn't do anything nuts today. Again, chill lifts this past week. If you missed it, 2 weeks ago, I hurt my back. A week and a half ago, I hurt my back. Maybe just 1 week ago. I don't know time on it. I don't even remotely understand time. I just hurt my back. Taking it very easy, very medicinal lifts. Could be going higher. The back is not as bad as I thought it was. We'll be back to our ordinary lifting schedule on Monday, or a slightly altered one, but the schedule. Not just kind of going to the gym and kind of farting around, which is what I'm doing now. More, let's be real. Um, Along with some dietary things, I'm gonna shift, and we're gonna be really. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be an interesting shift in pace coming next week. But for now, let's get into these lifts that are not. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like nothing crazy special happens today. First and foremost, in these videos, I look a bit good. My body compared to ordinary times. Okay, don't relax. I know I don't look good in general, but I feel okay with the way I look in these videos. But then during you'll see the curls at the end. I really start to I look like the green monster from the first Ghostbusters. Um, I did overhead presses at 65. I did 10 reps each set. Um, Third set, I did I think 6 or 7 reps instead of the full 10. This is my normal volume overhead press, so I didn't really adjust here. I just kind of wanted to feel it out. I wanted to get back into the flow of lifting slightly heavier weights. You'll notice in this day, I do lift heavier compared to the last two lifts where I literally just did, the bar or the bar plus a little plate. Um, but these overheads felt good. My shoulders have been feeling a little weird. I sleep in like the worst position possible for a guy for like I sleep like on my stomach with my arm jammed under my own head and like backwards and my left arm like above and behind. I sleep with my arms like stuffed under my body and then sticking up. It's the worst position you could possibly sleep as a human being, and that's how I sleep. So my shoulders sometimes just feel like they just feel glacial. They feel like stuck and in intense pain, but it doesn't happen often. But it's definitely just from sleeping. I wanted to get some weight in, is what I'm saying, and I wanted to feel out an actual shoulder lift. Never hurts during the lift. I feel okay about the form. Things do feel a bit heavy. I do crank my right shoulder up a little bit, and I start kind of going out of form to get the weight up when I get a little tired with these. But one day at a time. But God, look at that gut. Sorry, it's really starting to piss me off. I'm starting to edge towards wanting to expedite these things. Look at those. My love handles, I think, are like it's brutal, bro. It's like I'm a melting ice cream cone. It drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely nuts. I'm glad I kept this in here. I'm a real pro. Oh, I left the entire thing in here, huh? Guys, I fucking rock. All right, big guy. Oh, you're gonna love the angles today for the deadlift. The deadlifts today are a special. I mean, it's not something anyone is prepared for. Um, I mean, this is nuts. This is, the cinematography here. It's a running gag on this series here. Just the sheer, effort I put into the filmography. I know YouTube is a very modern place. You're expecting slick, cinematic, hyper cuts, fast editing, cutting every 3 to 5 seconds, keep up with, YouTube is essentially Coco Melon for millennials. So I understand, but I don't follow that trend. I don't even know how to keep myself in the center of the frame when I put my phone on the floor. So different worlds. I did 2 plates. The plates are different sizes because I couldn't find bigger bumpers because my gym is a nightmare. This angle particularly I like because it's like, is he lifting the weights? Maybe this is actually being held up by a very small man, and I'm pulling the weight out of the man's hand. That could be a possibility. You don't know. We can't see beneath me. Jesus Christ. Put me back with Barney. But these were fine. I didn't do more than 2 sets of these just because I did feel weak. I do still feel weirdly physically weak. Could be mental, could be sleep, could be food, could just be that I have a lot going on. But a little tired of feeling weak, a little tired of having to rush through these lifts. I'm tired of having to rush through these videos. So I'm glad that the turmoil of the past few weeks is coming to a conclusion. The curls felt great though. I gotta tell you, the Z-bar curl. What's the point of that? Can anyone in the audience tell me why people would use a Z-bar? Because ever since I started using the straight bar, I feel it 100 times more than I did before. These feel way better doing the Z-bar. Z-bar curls don't even feel real. Is it just if you have bad wrists? Is it working a part of my arm? I don't know what it is, but doing these, I felt like a genuine pump in my biceps, and I never feel like a pump really in most ways because I'm not even like fully conscious. I'm like 80% conscious the majority of the time. The 20% of my brain is always in Neverland telling stories, and more than 20% realistically. But these felt great. These were good. I enjoyed doing them. I know I'm swinging. Shut up. But it felt good. Look at this is all good. I cut it out. I cut out. There was a part where the shape of my body left me with such foreboding that I had to eradicate it. But here we go. I'm curling it up. What if I brought the mic to the gym and you heard me grunt? I know that's how Sam Sulek does it. Should I do that? You'll find out I grunt in a very feminine way. What about that? Will that change your perception of me? And there I did my bike. I mean, Jesus Christ. Was that even a full... How many minutes has it been? 2 minutes since I started this video? Jesus. Did my bike. Feels good. The bike is also another thing where I'm like, can this get any more fucking monotonous? Look at this. No, this isn't happening. We're not showing that. Oh, you can see my whole room at this angle. You guys want a tour? We'll do a little bit of a tour. Let's do a little bit of a tour. Fuck all this. Look at this dumb lift. Who gives a shit? All right, let's do a bit of a... What is on my chest? What is this? Oh no, it's like a mysterious goo. Well, we're going to ignore that. We're going to pretend like that didn't just happen. And okay, almost broke my desk here. We're going to pretend that there isn't a mysterious goo in the center of my shirt. All right? This is a professional operation. Relax. My desk, when I put it in standing mode, all the wires from my PC get lifted up and it starts to pull my desktop up. So this is not set up the right way. So let's do a little tour here. Do a little tour. If you see here, this is like where I unload my shit. I got my keys, headphones that aren't mine. They're my wife's, wallet, a book that I think my mom gave me recently. That's what you look at me. You look at the size of my library, which is right here. I can't show you. And you go, oh, he needs more books. She just wants me to read about Abraham Lincoln. I don't give a fuck about Abraham Lincoln. I got my collector's edition of Kafka on the Shore. Beautiful folio copy. Never even opened it. I'm afraid to. Wife's headband. Beneath it, photo of my niece and nephew. We don't have to look at that either. I got a poster of In the Mood for Love. Tattoo, In the Mood for Love. And I feel like that's more than you need to know. Down here is short story collections. Same with my little attaché on my desk right here, because I need short stories on hand more than I need full novels on hand. If I have, these are the books that are just on my desk, sitting on my desk. That's because I'm a mess, and I'm under the impression that at any moment I could need one of these. Some of these I do need often. That's why they're on my desk physically. And then there's a whole thing here full of books. But these ones are generally, they're things I quickly need to grab. That's the game I'm playing. I need to grab these in my head. Let's try and we'll make the focus extend out. So here is education books only. These are books that are not fictional. It's nonfiction, technique. Some are about writing, some are about drawing, some are history, some are cinematography. Yes, believe it or not, I'm familiar with how cameras work and color and lighting. I just don't put in the effort, all right? So I don't want to hear about it. This is a weird thing of like an alleyway in what's supposed to be probably somewhere in Japan. I think it's Kabukicho if I had to guess at a glance. I know because I've been there, all right? And I've been drunk enough where it looked like this many times. What else? What else do we have that's in frame here? What else in frame? That's really it. I got the string lights don't work, and behind these books you could see in the corner are a bunch of skateboards I don't use. So, that's just today's tour of what is 1/4 of my office. And by my office, I mean our office, because I share it with my wife. If I turn the camera this way, you'll see my wife's setup. And if I turn the camera that way, you'll see my library. And that's for another time. Now I'm all the way down here. That's for another time. You're going to come to know me more and more as I, oh, Jesus. As I, go deeper and deeper into this mess of a YouTube I started. Join the Discord. Just Discord. Join the Discord, you fucking animals. It's not exactly lively in there. There's like 10 people in there and nobody talks. I don't want to talk to any people anyway. I'm kidding. Yes, I do. I'm kidding. I'm very friendly. I'm a social boy. That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow, the day after, who knows what I'm going to do. I'm going to come into the office and just shoot the camera with a fucking gun. Can I say that? Pretend style. I mean that pretend. And that's today's video, guys. I think that every one of you is a vibrant little petunia, just ready to be plucked. And what does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what I mean by that, and I'm not going to look into it because I don't want to know what I mean. I don't want to. I don't look into any of the things I think or say. I'll write a short story and sell it, and they'll go, "What did? Oh, by this you must meant that, right?" And I go, "I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe in symbolism. I don't believe in allegory, analogy. I don't even believe in hypotheticals. So in this case, someone goes, "What did you mean?" I go, "I don't know, and I don't care, and you should shut up. Do something else than asking me these questions. You either like it or you don't. How about that? That's the analogy I'm making. I'm out, dude. I'm out. My back definitely hurts in this position. Right now, my right foot is in the garbage. My left foot is on the attaché, and I'm just slowly slinking down. What if I just kept talking like this for the next 45 minutes? This is the first hour-long video I upload. I mean, if you're still listening now, I mean, if you're still listening now, first of all, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm assuming you're already subscribed if you're still listening now. But if you're still listening now, like and comment. I mean, what are we doing here? You're still here at this point. You might as well just start having a conversation with me in the comments, because you're a holdout. You're a true one. You listen to this, you go, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing because I listen to it every day. In which case, I love you, and not in a platonic way. I want to make every single mistake a YouTuber could make with their audience. I want to make every mistake in one video. Anyway, I guess I'll go now. Look at my forehead. Jesus. What if this was me? What if I was just a head and an arm? Then what how would I do? Would I be able to lift weights? I guess I could curl. All right, I'm going to turn this off. I shouldn't even be allowed to fucking record myself talking. All right. Goodbye. Tomorrow, friends.